Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players in clubs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby. All-timer, you a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I'm a citizen, green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, no dividend. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, my partner Craig Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Forced out wide. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Alert the hot. On the quick, right?
Stroud gonna throw right away. This is caught downfield. It's Dell, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. One more time going up top with Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Cook. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. Flush to his right. And he's in! Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready? First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
11. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more. Why Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught before. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on that?
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Allen now on 2nd down. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. Big time play there for Buffalo. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Bills first down.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's second and 2. This one out quickly to Noel. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Look at hot. All right. 19 seconds. At 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
South. Hey, open up.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
On the quick, right?
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll take it on in. Trevin Jordan, touchdown, Houston. That is second TD catch of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
21, Bills 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He's looking deep for Shaquille. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
18. What's that? 2J.
To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18. What's that?
On second down, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and see what he can do.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Buggy. Why Tony? South. 11. Good.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now, and here's Allen. Forced to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down?
First down, Bills.
Operating out of the gun, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Christian Harris getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
36 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Buffalo.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll take this one in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Jalen Knoll that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. That's it. South.
Hey, motion.
Throwing is Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses.
And he will score! Brevin Jordan, touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Texans 28, Bills 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So,
and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Allen on third down. Flush to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that'll set up fourth down.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
A design run here for Allen. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Give running right. It is Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Speed left, speed left. Break.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Why Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side. And caught by Noel. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Oh, Eric. Tony. Two jet.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Michael Hoyt is there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. To throw, it's Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Houston. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now it's there, Barron, for the extra point. got it. And the Texans are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Texans 42, Bills 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. James Cook, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Play action. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Will Anderson getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
South. Here we go. 19 Texans. Wide Tony.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On play action, Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win here for the Texans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm what I hype about. I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a team.